What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room. And this is where we at now. So, of course, shit is hitting the fan here. We have an illegal that for somehow, some way, and this is going viral, somehow, some way, he was able to obtain a driver's license and a CDL license somewhere in California. And he's recently here, a couple of days ago, he was in Florida driving a semi truck, thousands of pounds, just flying down the highway. He decides to make a damn U-turn in the middle of the highway. And three people that's supposed to be here are not here anymore. So we're going to dive off into this and let's see how dangerous this situation is, that they are allowing these people to come over here. Also, they're here illegally. And then on top of that, we're giving them fucking driver's licenses. This is crazy.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
This is crazy. So we're going to go here now. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
3 people are dead after a devastating crash on Florida's Turnpike. And now the truck driver responsible is facing serious charges after authorities say he made an illegal U-turn in an unauthorized location. But that's not all. He's also apparently in the country illegally. Our Jamilka Gibson joins us from Fort Pierce with the latest.
According to reports and video circulating on social media, that driver was in the cabin with a passenger when that crash happened. Now, neither one of them were injured, but unfortunately, 3 people did lose their lives. Officials are calling that driver's actions reckless.
Traffic cameras capturing some of the chaos Tuesday. Cars at standstill, bumper-to-bumper backups, and even some drivers turning around. This just moments after a tragic crash on Florida's Turnpike near mile marker 171 in Fort Pierce. Florida Highway Patrol says 28-year-old Harjinder Singh was driving a semi-truck when he made an illegal U-turn, blocking all northbound lanes. Moments later, a minivan slammed into the trailer and was wedged underneath.
I just want y'all to look at this for a second. Now, this guy's over here illegally, right? You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way in California, he was able to obtain a legal driver's license, being here illegally. No social security card, no social security number, no nothing. And we're supposed to respect this. And then they're wondering why, definitely black people are sitting down with this craziness going on right here with this all illegal stuff. Yes, we have to get these people up out of here. Look at this. This is crazy. And this is highly disrespectful to us as the citizens of this country, that we have bats like this just riding around with thousands of pounds, big semi trucks and stuff, and can't even read the road signs.
3 people inside the minivan were all killed. A 30-year-old man from Florida City, a 37-year-old woman from Pompano Beach, and a 54-year-old man from Miami.
It's senseless. There's no reason. He could have gone down to the next exit, got off, went over the overpass or underpass, whichever it is, got back on the road and went the opposite direction.
Authorities say the driver entered the U.S. illegally through the southern border in 2018 and later obtained a commercial license in California. Grant Maxey has been driving trucks for 30 years and says more needs to be done to prevent these kinds of trucking tragedies.
It's been a big problem in the last 5 to 8 years with it. It really is. There's a lot more people that are holding CDLs that cannot speak or read English, and it's causing major problems.
Singh has been arrested and is being charged with 3 counts of vehicular homicide. The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles releasing this statement, which reads in part, "He will no longer be able to damage and destroy the lives of Floridians and visitors."
Now, Singh is currently being held in a California jail, and an ICE detainer has been issued.
Okay, so, and I'm glad that Trump is putting things in place to where these people have to actually learn English and things like that now in order to get these jobs and stuff. To be honest with you, I'm sorry. It's mandatory that everybody that comes over here needs to learn fucking English and speak it well. I'm tired of having to acclimate to everybody else that's coming over here. I don't care what people say. I don't even care what you say if you're a natural born citizen of America. Well, you need to have sympathy. And I don't need to do shit out here. I don't need to do nothing. My ancestors came here on boats and in other ways and stuff like that, that we all know what's happening here. So I don't have to acclimate to shit. You know, our language was already taken away from us hundreds of years ago from our native tongue from Africa. So, you know, let's not play that game with me. I don't want to hear it. They need to come over here. They need to act right. They need to get their shit together if they want to be over here up under us, period. This is crazy to me. And you got these bats out here not even reading the road signs properly. Let's keep going here because this is crazy.
Immigrant has now been charged after his truck jackknifed a minivan while making an illegal U-turn, killing the 3 people inside the van. The migrant, who is believed to have crossed the border illegally in 2018, was granted a commercial driver's license by the state of California. He now faces vehicular homicide charges and deportation. Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer joins me now to talk about this horrific situation. Attorney General, thank you so much for joining us. What was your reaction when you saw this footage and realized this man cost 3 people their lives?
Yeah, it's a horrific situation. California should not have provided this person the driver's license and a permit, not just for a car, but to drive large-scale trucks, to then drive into Florida, engage in this dangerous behavior and take the lives of 3 others is really a tragedy.
So obviously he drove all the way from California to Florida and this went down. So imagine how dangerous this is. If he made this mistake, imagine how many mistakes he actually made on the way from California to Florida. The signs that he didn't read properly, things like that. And, you know what I'm saying, the tragedies that really could have happened on the way from California to Florida. That means he had to pass through Texas, Mississippi, you know, Jesus Christ, man. That's a long ass drive for this idiot to be driving that semi truck with no understanding of the English language.
But it shows how dangerous the open border policies under Obama and Biden have been that have continued to wreak havoc on communities across the country. We're certainly going to charge that person with the heaviest crimes we can and make sure that he gets locked up for as long as possible before then being deported back where he came from.
Yeah, and if you watch this footage, as you did and we just showed, I mean, the people in this black minivan had absolutely no time to react. It was a 30-year-old, a 37-year-old, and a 50-year-old. 2 of them died on impact, and 1 of them died at the hospital. Absolutely tragic situation. And you touched on this. Why, if you cross into the country illegally, are you allowed to get a commercial driver's license in the state of California?
Right. How is that possible?
Well, you shouldn't be able to, and we're certainly going to look at ways that we can go after California, fight back, and protect our citizens. Here in Florida, if you're an illegal, you are not going to get a driver's license under no circumstances. We made that law in this state many years ago when we banned the opportunity for sanctuary cities. So it's a tragedy, but when it comes from California, nothing surprises me these days. Gavin Newsom should focus more on rule of law than crying and defending these heinous criminals.
Yeah, well, if he is found guilty of homicide, he will likely serve his sentence in Florida. Can you confirm that he will? And if so, what kind of time is he looking at before he is deported?
Sure. Well, yeah, I can confirm we're not going to deport or let this guy out of our sights until we have convicted him and ensured that he is behind bars for as long as possible, likely the rest of his life. Only then will we hand him over to ICE for deportation, but he's going to serve his time.
Right. Ship his ass down to El Salvador.
So what's the French toast is
Ship
gonna
his
think
ass
about?
down there. Let's have long memories here, people. Remember now, we're actually paying El Salvador to harbor some prisoners, some illegal prisoners from up here now. So yeah, ship his ass down there. You know what I'm saying? Make them bend the knee. Y'all remember them videos they showed of El Salvador? They had them prisoners crawling basically on the fucking floor. It was it was wild. It was wild and funny as hell.
Okay, on to another topic here. Last week, you became the first state attorney general to ban a substance called 7-0. It's something that...
Okay, so they're going into something else. So we're going to keep going here because, of course, you know, they have him in custody. And this came in 2 hours ago from the time I'm making this video right here. And my time is 10:37 the time I'm making this video right now. So this came in 2 hours ago from what it's saying right here. 2 hours. So apparently they have him, in custody. We're going to see what's going down here now.
Well, tonight, a Stockton truck driver is facing vehicular homicide charges after a deadly crash in Florida. He's also now facing extradition and possible deportation.
28-year-old Harjinder Singh made his first appearance in court today. The case is sparking attention from politicians questioning his immigration status and why he was issued a California commercial driver's license. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias joins us live from the Stockton courthouse.
So, Roxanne, tell us what happened in court today.
Well, Chris, 28-year-old Singh appeared in court. He signed an extradition waiver, and he's expected to be picked up as soon as today. Now, he will be taken to Florida at that point and face his charges there.
Come to order, court's now in session.
Dressed in an orange jumpsuit, 28-year-old Harjinder Singh walked into the courtroom and put his head down before his arraignment on Tuesday. With the help of a translator, in one word, he requested that an attorney be appointed to represent him.
You're here on a fugitive warrant from the state of California for 3 counts of vehicular homicide.
Investigators say Singh was behind the wheel of a semi-truck that made an illegal U-turn across all northbound lanes of Florida's Turnpike. A minivan then collided with the truck, killing all 3 people inside.
Now, I have another question here. How the fuck did he get the money to afford a fucking semi truck in the first place? Those trucks cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if you look at the truck, it's a pretty much branded, pretty much newer age truck. How did he get the money to even afford to have that truck? I mean, where are these people? What is going on over here, man? They won't, man, we're not even taking care of our own people over here barely. And we're letting these bats come over here. First of all, they're here illegal for years at a time. He's been since 2018. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? That's a whole generation of people that's probably grown now. It's ridiculous.
What the French toast is there to think about?
And we're sitting around here looking at this dude right here. And he has no sympathy for what he did. He's standing next to that truck. I'm gonna show you the picture at the end. Let's keep going though.
Singh now charged with vehicular homicide. During his court hearing, he was asked to sign an extradition waiver would come up. Criminal defense attorney Alan Sawyer says he will then be appointed another attorney in Florida.
But usually if it's state cases, quite often it'll be a different attorney in that state that practices just in Florida that would actually represent him on the real allegations. And the real allegations here relate to the accident that occurred.
Federal records show Singh crossed the southern border illegally in 2018 before obtaining a California commercial driver's license. Secretary Sean Duffy now weighing in on the matter after Governor Gavin Newsom posted that Singh's federal work permit was approved in Washington, D.C. Duffy says the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration is launching an investigation into both Singh, saying in a post on X that Washington State improperly issued him a driver's license. The federal government is also looking into California's issuance of Singh's license. The judge says if Singh does not get picked up by August 27, there will have to be another court appearance. He says this is to monitor Singh closely. Right now, he's being held on no bail. I'm live in Stockton. Roxanne Elias.
Well, that's good then, being held on no bail. Let me show you the picture that I'm talking about here, because this is wild, bro. He's just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, looking with no sympathy at all. None at all. Look at him. This is crazy right here. And this is sad. You know, that, and, you know, my question is, like I did ask the question, like, how could he afford the damn truck? Also, too, my question is how the fuck did he get back to California so damn fast? What is going on out here? How is this man running around the damn country with no ID? I can't even buy a pack of cigarettes out the store with no ID. As an American citizen, I'm still getting ID with gray hair and all. I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. This ain't making no sense, man. It's not making no fucking sense. This is crazy to me. It's Jesus, man. And this man out here, getting people deleted that's not supposed to even be deleted because of his carelessness and his stupidity and his basically him being here not supposed to be here in the first place. And this is the dangerous part of this illegal situation right here. It's starting to hit the fan now. It's really starting because we still got these illegals roaming around the damn United States, you know what I'm saying? And we don't know what's going on until they actually pop off and some shit like this go down. But everybody want to sit around here and think this shit's sweet. Definitely the super liberal motherfuckers that, oh my goodness, these people just want to work. Yeah, they just want to work and cause traffic accidents like this. This is ridiculous out here. This is crazy. Jesus Christ. And then, how the fuck did he get back to California so fast without an ID? And at the same time though, too, yes, we need to set an example for all the rest of these illegals that are over here. We need to keep him locked up. We need to make sure that fuck the deportation right now. Keep his ass locked up. Send him to Guantanamo Bay. Send him to fucking, like I said, send him to El Salvador out here. Seriously. Send his ass there. Man, but this is wild and highly disrespectful, man. And this sad, man, and my heart and prayers go out to those people that lost their life for no reason at all. This is crazy, man, but it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.